Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title of this is going to be a cigar review on this fella here. Hopefully you can see that. Here we go. This is Call to Arms by, who's this by? This is some more. Let's see. We got Call to Arms by Samaritan Does the Rapper. This is from Nicaraguan. Ugh, mouthful here. Stolen Throne, Call to Arms. That's what this is. So, we'll see. I'll get to that in a minute. I ordered this from smokingpipes.com. So, this is the package it comes in. They gave good packaging. When you order online, you know, pretty good. I'll say that. And of course we got this. Now I thought I had ordered a 5-pack or whatever, and apparently I just ordered one. I guess I forgot to click something. But I also got this right here, First Amendment pipe tobacco, and I'll be doing a review of this maybe soon. I don't know. I'm kind of sitting on it. Again, I got all my other tobaccos I want to go back and try, so I'm kind of holding off on that for now. But let's get into this. So this smells peppery. And looking here, expect notes of milk chocolate, red pepper flakes, sweet cream, raw honey, tan leather, toasted almonds. They said we also detect flavors of espresso bean, black tea, caramel, vanilla, white peppercorns, brown sugar, and cinnamon. Like this feels like every cigar review, right? Like this is what everybody says in their notes. I don't know. Sometimes pipe reviews are the same way, right? We got all these flavors that are the similar. I don't know. Sometimes it's a head scratcher for me. I'm like, really? But I get the pepperiness and the leather. Toasted almonds. This is supposed to be in the first third, so from what to about here, I guess, right? If that's how we're going, from like right where my finger is. I don't know, maybe a little more. I kind of get the black tea. You know, when I was on Joe's the Barrel House podcast over there, and we were talking about it, because getting notes and flavors is tough for me. It's not easy, but when he said it to me and I was sipping, it was in my head, and you got to kind of train yourself over time for that, right? So, we'll see. Let's, do you guys, let me ask you this. Do you take the label off, or do you leave the label on? I usually leave the label on until I get to the end, because I like to smoke very much to the end. So do I want to use this hole punch or this one? Maybe this one. Let's go with the small. This is what I love about this lighter. This lighter, I've had this thing, I've talked about it before, like 100 years. It's a beautiful lighter. Let me see if you can see that. And on the side here, and I didn't know this for a long time, I didn't know these were hole punches on the side. And I actually use these quite a bit. I didn't for a long time. I was always a cutter, but since I went to Chicago, when was that, 2019, I've been a hole punch kind of guy. I just like the hole punch for some reason, because I kind of do it, let me just do this here, gentle. Oh, this is nice. There we go. That was easy. Nice little hole, and of course, I tend to do, this is a trick I learned from George Bruno, so shout out to George. I take my pick, if you will, from my tamper. I have a tamper that was a tamper, and then there was like a pick at the end of it, and I take it. Now this is dangerous. You can't be stupid, and hopefully I don't screw this up. So I just, nice and slow, there we go, punch it in, nice and slow. Sometimes I don't even go all the way in, but this looks like I got it nice and straight. I don't recommend you do this. Again, This is just something I like to do to get that better draw. I know you cigar people are probably looking at me like, why did you just do that? Which is fine. I really don't give a shit, to be honest. You smoke your cigar your way, I'll do it my way. That's just the way it is. So what are we going to do for the lighters? Are we going to go with the classic lighter that I've had for about 1,000 years, it seems like? This is a Bugatti lighter. So, you know, it says it right. I don't know if you guys can see this right there. But then we got the old classic Zippo with the pinup army girl there. With a butane insert. Well, we'll go with this one. It's funny because the end of the cigar is not, it's kind of jagged, like the wrapper went around it. That's interesting. So at the end of the foot, it's kind of this weird, craggly. Craggly shape to it. I don't know if you can see that. You know, this camera has a product showcase thing. You'd think I'd use it, but I don't. So it's kind of a little craggly, which is going to screw up my nice line that I like. So let me just heat up the foot a little bit more. I love heating the foot of a cigar up. It's so awesome just to keep the flame away from the foot and ignite it. It's just cool. So today I'm off because in Rhode Island, it's VJ Day, or Victory Over Japan Day, basically marking the surrender of the Japanese, the Allied forces, the American forces in World War II. Which, swallowed that one. Which I think is important to mark the end of the most bloody conflict in human history, right? Like, I think that's important that we acknowledge that. Similar to 9/11. It's not a national holiday, but in Rhode Island, it's a day off for state workers and other people in the state. Most of us are off. I'm getting that peppery leather. Nothing else yet. No milk chocolate. That would be great. Let me get my little ashtray over here. So anyway, it's a little warm in here. I don't know if you can see. Let me get the light here. The light might help a little better. So as you can see, it's 79, 71 with the humidity, and we got a little not so pleasant happy face because of the humidity. I think you can see it's like right over here, the little face. So the guy's not too happy. So it's a humid day. Temperature's not bad. It's just around almost 80. But it's a perfect day for a cigar, to be honest. And, oh yeah, I'm getting that peppery. That's interesting. That's strong, that pepper flake. Which isn't bad, because I like peppery. I like spicy stuff. I remember a few years ago, I had a cigar, and my buddy James, I sent him a text, because it was like the first time I could get like that note. It was a peppery note. And I can't remember what the cigar was. It was I think a Camacho. I don't know if it was their whiskey one, or an Imperial Stout one. I forget what it was, but I was able to get it, and that was fun. But back to VJ Day. I'm sure this holiday will go away at some point. Probably when all the World War II vets are officially have left this earth. I imagine they'll change it to something. I hope they just change it to something that marks the end of World War II, to honor the sacrifice that was given. That's what I hope. I mean, you can change the name, I get it, but just make sure you honor somehow, some way. I guess that's how I take it. But anyway, that's just me. So. Not bad, not bad. I mean, I feel bad now that I didn't order a 5-pack. I thought I did. I don't get the raw honey. The milk chocolate I would love, and the raw honey. I'm getting the flakes quite a bit. I get that leathery kind of toast leather toast, leathery taste. No toasted almonds. But to be honest, it's not bad. I mean, it's see, they say it's kind of like gentle. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to that. Let me get rid of this Twitter message here. Let's what was I? So, let's see. It says aromas are gentle, floral, milk chocolate, malt black pepper. I get the black pepper, red pepper thing. No dried fruit, vanilla cream, vanilla ice cream. No, I don't get that. Cedar, I don't. No. Hot cinnamon. Oh, it's interesting. Not bad. I do wish I got more of these. I might have to order some when I get done with this. What's interesting is this kind of veiny, like this wrapper is kind of, like if you look at it, see how there's that vein right there? Let me get the light over here. Like you see, it's kind of, it seems too veiny, or like it hasn't been taken care of, but it's not, it's smoking pretty darn good. I mean, the ash isn't bad. Hope you guys have had a good weekend, a productive weekend. Mine not so much. Kind of lazy this weekend. Did a lot of reading. Did my videos. That was kind of the big thing, was doing my videos. I did, what, 3? Including this one, 4 now. Doing those second time around. Doing the Jeep video, which is getting interesting. I found the setup for it in the Jeep, although I got to work on it because the rear view mirror is still in there. I found a solution I might do because it's something I wanted to try. It's on the A-pillar. Is it the A-pillar? The front one's the A-pillar, I think. I want to try adding a ball mount to that pillar. So it's almost like I'm driving here, it would be right there. The camera would be like right in my face. Or I might get 2, because I might put it on the passenger side. So that way there's that wider shot of me. You can see that. I might do that. I like that idea. So that's probably a possibility. Because the way it is, it's not bad. It works for now, but I'm not completely happy with it. I am trying some new things with camera work and editing. I'm going to kind of, like in the winter, kind of do a few different things. I'm looking forward to that, trying that out. But yeah, I actually have a new camera coming, like a new main camera, and this camera that I'm using here will be the second camera and B-roll kind of stuff that I want to do. So I'm going to actually talk about this camera when I get my new camera, because I'll show it and tell you what I do and all that other stuff going forward. So that'll be fun, because this has been like a year. Most of my videos have been on this. And now on my other camera, my action camera, which is an Insta360 1R, I think they call it. And the reason I got that, as I think I said in the video, is they're modular. So it's not like a GoPro where you have one fixed lens. This, you can take it out. I could put a 360 lens on. I could put a 1-inch sensor lens on, which was good for like vlogging stuff and doing other things. Or I could just do the action cam one, which is what I'm using right now. Hoping the skunk wasn't out. And that works pretty well. I'm not sure it would work well, the 1-inch sensor for the Jeep, because the way it focuses, I might be too close. If I move it over to the pillar, it might be pretty good, because it's further away and it's fixed and everything. So we'll see. The focus is fixed. So we'll see how I go on that. the next camera, oh, there's a little ring. The next camera I have is more of a little more professional and a step up from this one. And it offers, again, options. I like having options, like the action cam I use. This one gives me some other options that I want to play around with as my channel grows. But this one, this camera is the Steady Eddie, and I'll get into it when I talk about the camera, because I got a lot of good things to say. And this is I'm getting a lot of leathery kind of notes, and the ash is pretty good on this. I think that's pretty good. It's a little off there, but that's me. The best ones for smoking and getting that ash, I love doing this, is the nub cigars, which is my favorite cigar, is the nub. I love those things, and it just kind of, I can go pretty far with that, with the ash being hanging on. So that's always a challenge for me to do that, but I might not do that. But anyway, back to my wrapper thing. I usually wait till I get to about halfway, and then I kind of take the wrapper off so I can smoke a little bit more. I don't know, I like having the wrapper on there, it's a pretty cool wrapper. I like that. That's a pretty good thing. I like the name, Call to Arms, kind of called to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll go with that. Well, it's 80 now, but I think that's because of the light. These lights throw off quite a bit of heat, and I'm gonna have to come up with like some LED solutions to keep the heat down for in the summer when I'm out here. I was just actually looking at a video I want to do probably around October, November, early November, for us shed smokers, or people that drink whiskey in their shed or whatever, just to get away from the family and just kind of have their man space or whatever, and it's outside in the shed or a garage. I was looking at heater options. I have the Mr. Buddy heater. There's a modification I want to do. I think I'm going to try that. I was just thinking about it because where I am now, I'm over back here by the fire. That's a heater. It throws out heat. And of course I got the Mr. Buddy down by my feet, because it's always important to me to have my feet warm more than anything else. I'm a little jerk when I get cold feet. So that's over there, and it works very well. And of course, if you can see up here, there's like a loft, and it traps the heat over there. So I'm in this like heat bubble, as I mentioned before. But now I'm doing videos over here on the tabletop. And I've been thinking about, all right, my Mr. Buddy will keep me warm. And I may throw on the fireplace, because you guys can see it in the back, just to have it for ambiance or something. But I was looking for a little heater option for over here. And I haven't come up with one yet. I might just get a portable electric, a little one, just like a desk one, just to put over here, just to throw heat in my direction to keep me kind of warm, and the hands kind of warm when I'm smoking a pipe, a cigar, or showing you guys something. So that's an option, because I think it's important to show others how you survive the winter conditions when you're smoking and drinking out here and stuff. Matter of fact, I'm curious what all of you other shedders has Redcoats Renaissance, excuse me, Dr. Lester. I know a lot of you, since the warm weather comes, you go and smoke on a deck or a porch or in the backyard. And I like doing that too, but I'm very partial to the shed of solitude. So it'll be interesting going forward when it gets cold out, what all of you guys do with staying warm. Now, I can't blame you for wanting to not be in a shed when it's hot out and humid. As you can see, it's 80, although the humidity dropped. Dropped one. Still got the sad face. It's 80 degrees though. Today is not a bad day. There's a nice breeze. It's overcast, so it's not too warm. It's a good summer day. But well, look at that ash. That's pretty good. It's going pretty good. This is usually when I knock it off when I'm on camera. I like to kind of knock it off so I don't have it fall on me when I'm sitting in my chair. But I'm not there, so if it falls here, oh well. Also, I just wanted to mention, because I talked to my friend Mark at RI. He'd mentioned some stuff for Halloween, tobaccos and stuff, and I just wanted to point out that, like, because I have my pumpkin pipe that I use, and I ordered that in August last year, around now, and I got it just before Halloween. So if you're interested in like getting a specialty pipe from Herb Brooks, Herb Booth, sorry, not Herb Brooks, Herb Booth, I'll leave a link below to his Etsy store. You can go and order a pipe. Now they're kind of expensive, $220, but I think for a custom Halloween pipe, I think it's kind of worth it. It's a special pipe that I use once a year, and I love my autumn Halloween blends. There's some of my favorite blends. And I just want to remind you, and I had to remind myself, and I might do that after here. And I know I said I wanted to enjoy the tobacco I have, and I have some autumn blends already. But as you can see, I couldn't help myself. I had to get a tin. And let's see, this was on 5/27/21. This was tinned. So I want to order some, and I might do that after this video. Order some autumn tins. So it's just basically me letting you know, just a reminder, hey, get the autumn stuff, because it'll be here before you know it, and you might not be able to get some. In fact, I need to stay on alert for Cornell and Deal's Haunting. I got last year's blend, which was a good one. It's got a bit of a cigar in it. So I think Warped Cigars gets with Cornell and Deal, and they make it. So I would, if you like cigars, and you're thinking about trying pipe smoking, that might be a blend you might be interested in. And still, so far, it's just a peppery, leathery kind of note going on, which isn't bad. I don't mind that. I'd like the milk chocolate. That would be great, or the vanilla, or the cream, because you know, you watch my channel. I like Virginia cream, my favorite tobacco of all time. I would say that was a bit almond-ish. Not quite, but a little bit of a hint of it, like a roasted almond type thing, which is what they said. So this is a... Oh, I don't have the thing here. Let me see if I got it on my... Is it on the package? No. Let me see if I have it in my email here. Let's see. I'm just curious what the... I don't know why that's not coming up. Let's see. Am I in the right... Nope, I'm not in the right... in the wrong thing. Here we go. Let's see. I'm just curious. Let's see. It's a Robusto, which I like. I'm just curious what the size was. Let me see if I can find it in here. Because I was looking for a smaller cigar, not a big... I kind of like those... what would you call them? I can't think of it off the top of my head. They gave this a 91 for a rating. Let's see. Well, maybe I can look it up. Smoking pipes, right? Let's just go to... Hold on. Let's see. I just want to see the size. Of course, the internet is not the best out here. Here we go. So it's taking a little while to load here. Here we go. It's $9 a stick, by the way. So, so it's a 5-inch cigar, which I like those. That's almost the perfect size for me with a cigar. Other than that, I like the numbs. Every now and then I like the big Connecticut crazy cigar, but most times this is like the perfect size. I'm trying to get those other notes and I can't. That's what sucks about me and my reviews. I can't get everything. I'm trying to train myself. I got better with whiskey. That with Joe. Joe really helped me that night when he said it tastes like. Oh, what did he say it tasted like? And it was like, oh my god, like the light bulb went off. Same thing with the tobaccos, with the pipe tobacco. I'm getting better with that. For some reason, I can pull those notes out better than I can cigars. Like a lot of it is this kind of flavory, like leather, pepper kind of thing that I get. But for the most part, I don't get those notes. I don't know. Maybe you guys in the cigar community know better than me and say, no, Mike, try to do it this way. I should look on YouTube, like better ways to do that. Because I'd like to do a few more cigar reviews. I was thinking about doing a cigar subscription to something. Garden City, New York. I don't know anyone from there. I'll cancel that out. You ever get those random calls from nowhere? I thought that was vanilla-y, creamy right there, but no. I thought I had it, but didn't. I think the phone call distracted me. But yeah, I get these weird calls every now and then. Garden City, New York. It's funny because we got a Garden City in Rhode Island, so that's weird. I get these calls all the time. The best one is Sweetwater. Now, I do recommend if you need any audio gear or anything like podcasting gear, go to Sweetwater. They have awesome customer service. They email you. They call you. I always know when they call me. I don't need to answer the phone. I know they're good. I trust them. They're reliable. But they always call to ask me about it. Then after you get the product, they call a few weeks later and say, hey, how's it working out and stuff if you have any questions. So they're awesome people. Plus they send you candies when they send you your package and stuff. So they are awesome, and I highly recommend them. If you need podcasting gear, go through them. They're awesome. I absolutely love them. Their customer service is like by far the best. That and B&H. If you need camera gear, audio gear, anything like that, they're awesome too. Those are probably the two best customer services I've ever had to deal with. Did they leave me a message? They did. Oh, federal agent, they're out to get me. I wouldn't be surprised, but no. Scam alert. Ah, see? Now this is the beauty about being at the table. I knocked the ash over here. It fell. I'll just scoop that out of the way. Which is great. See, if I had been at the table there, it would have fell on my shirt and everything and whatnot. So this is when the ash fell off. Like right about here. Not bad. That's pretty good. That's about what you would think. I mean, it got pretty far. Nothing like a good cigar. This is a good cigar. I would recommend trying this. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get more because it's good. I do like this. This is a pleasant surprise. I didn't think I would like this, but I saw a call to arms. I like the packaging that they showed, like the 5-pack thing, which I thought I was getting and I didn't get. Looked pretty cool. It was like the way it looked. Let me see if I can show you guys. This is, I think it's pretty cool. So this is what I thought I was getting. I thought I was getting that, like a box. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you get 5 per customer. There's a limit because there's a demand for it. Which is funny because I don't typically get the cigars that are hot. Like people beat me to it. I never get that. And I guess this is not that hot, but intriguing to people where they're getting it. So, but they kind of limit it. So, but again, I'd leave a link to that. But again, you know, I already had one video flagged from our friends over at YouTube, so I've tried to eliminate those kind of links. You know where I got it, smokingpipes.com. And what's beautiful about those is you have to verify yourself. Obviously, they wouldn't be able to sell or whatever to a minor. Although back in the day when I was younger, I would try and I'd probably succeed in saying, hey, yeah, I am such and such an age. I probably would. But the internet was a little loosey-goosey back then. I mean, it still is, but you know, being a Gen X guy or a Zennial, like the in-between generation of Gen X and the millennials, I'm kind of crafty. We were kind of a crafty bunch anyway. Although I wouldn't want my daughter doing the things I did, that's for sure. Now it's not as peppery now as I've gotten down to this part. It's it's smoother. It's not as strong. I would apologize for how long this video is going to be, because most of you probably won't even watch the whole thing, but, you know, it's a Monday, I'm chilling out, I'm all alone, enjoying a cigar. I enjoy talking to the camera for some strange reason. And tomorrow I'm going to do a different video that's more personal and more of a serious tone, so look for that tomorrow. I'm going to try to cut that one down to no more than 15 minutes, but it'll probably be 20 minutes. I don't like going long on my videos. I like the 10-minute window. I like doing that. The only problem is, like, when you do reviews and you kind of do them short, although I do love There and Tobacco Again's 60-second tobacco reviews. Those are awesome. I wish he would come back and do videos. I'm sure he's busy. He's got his band and everything, which is pretty cool. I love his band. So I hope he comes back come the fall, in the winter. I enjoy his things. I want to see more of his pairing tobaccos with books. That was a great video. I love that video. I don't know what to describe that as. It's kind of like a leathery... It's leathery, not peppery, but it's leather, not strong. Like I said, not like it was. What are the notes? Let me just go back and see if... by the way, it's a ring gauge of 50. So the wrapping country is Indonesia. The filler country is Nicaragua. Same with the blend. See, it says package type bundled, but I didn't get the bundle, so I'm a little confused there. Anyway, let's see. Do we have the notes here? Let me read more. Chocolate, pepper, cream, leather, nuts. I'm not getting the chocolate. I felt like I was just getting the cream. I get the leather throughout, but the pepper has died off a bit, so... Thought there was a bee. No more skunk situation, by the way. Happy that resolved. By the way, speaking of YouTube with videos, that was just weird because I did the short videos, which I love doing. I'm going to do more of those little shorts. That was fun doing that. And it got like 600 and something views, which was crazy. The second one didn't do as well, but it got some views as well. I like doing those. It's kind of the same thing like you do your stories on Instagram, which I love to do. But I'm going to do more of those. Just to interact in between videos. It's pretty cool. I should probably take the label off here. It's a delicate operation, but successful. Yep, peppers come back. Now, I wouldn't say this is an everyday kind of cigar. Maybe it is to some, but for me, this wouldn't be an everyday. It's kind of a strong one. Like I feel like the nick hit is fairly strong on this one. not strong, but you feel it a little bit. Like I'm feeling it now. I'm getting that little, that nick feeling. Not overwhelming, but you just know it's there, which isn't bad, because some of the pipe tobaccos are like that as well. Haunted Bookshop. I love that one. That's probably my second favorite tobacco. Haunted Bookshop. But this is kind of almost like my favorite one is B52 by Casa, oh, what the hell is it? It's in Chicago. The B52s. I've done a video on it. I love those cigars. Even that's not an everyday cigar. That's like a twice a week kind of cigar. I would say this is like that. So if I got a 5-pack, I'd have maybe one a week if I could do that, if I would, go that route. Or if I had a stressful day, I would go with this. The leather has gotten stronger now. Like that puff was very leathery. Trying to see what the smoke note is, but I'm not getting. I'm getting more of the taste of like the leathery in my mouth. My nose is not picking up much of the note. But anyway, back to the subscriptions. I've been thinking. I got off track. I was thinking of doing some of those subscriptions. Cigar Monthly's one. There's a few others. I was thinking of doing it for the channel. Just to try it out as we go. And I meant to do it for like the summer and spring, because that's typically cigar season for me, is summer and spring. But I might start it up and go to the fall and then kind of end it. So we'll see. I might try that. Just different things to the channel. I'm trying to branch out a little bit, as you guys can see with my videos. I don't know what else I got planned. I want to try some different things. YouTube's been an interesting experiment for me. To be honest, we were supposed to do the Masters of the Universe, the Manny Faces podcast, and that kind of fizzled out. I don't know what happened. I really don't have much interest in podcasting in general, although I had an idea for a true crime podcast earlier in the year. I was supposed to do it, but that fizzled out because I want to do it a certain way, and I can't do it that way. And then I thought of a general true crime kind of podcast, because I love true crime. But I don't know if I'm going to do that either. At least not yet. I mean, I feel bad because I had those goals set and it kind of just fell through. But what are you going to do? Shit happens. But I'm enjoying doing videos and learning video and editing. It's a new turf for me. Unlike podcasting, I kind of mastered that for 10 years that I did it, and I love it. So we'll see. I may jump back in and do something at some point. I just don't know when. We'll see. Again, pretty good ash, if I do say, for the second half here. That's pretty good. I probably will get down to about here and then call it quits. Although, my buddy, this is a good part about this. Like, you can take this little pick of this, there you go. It's a little thin there. Jab it in there and kind of smoke it that way, like a little kebab, and kind of do it that way if you want. I've done that. I'm not going to do it on camera. It kind of looks pretty, hickish, if you will. Like, it doesn't look right. I typically do that with the nub cigars because I love those so much. And the B52. This is kind of worthy of that. Is it pick worthy? I think so, yes. I'm not going to do it on camera, though. I got to have some dignity on camera, right? I'll say this. I know Garbage Man Piper, if you're watching this, I know you do a lot of cigar smoking. Recommend me a cigar if you watch this, if you see it. I'm going to have to go through your Instagram and look at your cigars, and maybe I'll pick one of those and try that. I know you have quite a bit of them. A little bit of cream there. A little bit, like a hint of it on my tongue from that puff. Very subtle, like minor. I'm actually going to knock this ash off. It just says cream here. It doesn't say vanilla. It just says cream. I kind of got it a little bit, not much. So they're giving this a 3 for strength. I could see that. So this is in the top 100 cigars, it looks like. I don't know if this is their rating thing they do, like the top 100, if you can see that. No, there's a few others. Here, maybe we'll try some of these. I am thinking of trying getting a humidor. The what is it? The New Air 250 or something like that. I know one gentleman in the YTPC has it, and he had some issues with it. Again, the lighting on those things is so horrible. And I know you can modify it, make it your own, which I always intrigued to do, but I really don't want to do that. If you're paying that much money, put a damn good light in it. I know. So I've been kind of holding out. I like the idea because there's a bit of a heat element, and my basement is heated, but not that well, and that would be just enough to keep it from where it needs to be. So I'm very interested in that. I may get that, do a review on that. We'll see. You know, haven't pulled the trigger on that. I'm still waiting. I might do a little more research and then get something like that. Because I'm not a big cigar aficionado. I enjoy them. I've been smoking them for probably 2005, 4 or whatever. I've been smoking cigars for a long, long time. My buddy Brian and I, who started the Cantina Cast with me, we used to meet up and have cigars all the time and discuss podcasting ideas and whatnot, and video game ideas and stuff. So I've been smoking for a long time, and I had a period early on where I was really into it. Like, I jumped right into it, and I did that a lot of my hobbies. I jump right in. After a while, I kind of like, all right, I've had enough of that. But pipe smoking, I've not got tired of, and I don't think I will. But cigar smoking is kind of a casual thing that I do every so often. And as you can tell from the long ass video I'm doing, this is 43 minutes in. So you get an idea of how long this cigar would last. About an hour. Give it an hour. And I'm puffing more than I normally would. So it's probably even like an hour and 15 minutes because, you know, typically you put it down, you relax, have a whiskey or something, which I didn't have. I could have, but I just didn't feel like it. I hear action over there behind me. Better not be the skunk or the gopher. We have a gopher situation, and I haven't seen him in about 4 days now. So I think he's moved on, I hope. He was attacking my blueberries, and I didn't think gophers / woodchucks or whatever they are liked them. But apparently he did. He liked my blueberries, but he's taken off. I haven't seen him since. I want to say it's probably because of the rain. Underneath the shed gets wet pretty good, and I think maybe he said, "Nah, I'm out of here for now, till it dries up a bit." Oh, there is something in the hole. Now, see, we had the pool put in last year, and I got these 2 piles of dirt that I've been slowly moving around. Of course, we had a lot of rain, the heat. I haven't been able to move them yet, but there is a hole in one of them, and I think it's the chipmunk. I like the chipmunk. He's fine. He can stay. Let's see if we find if he comes out. If he comes out, I'll take the camera and show you. No action yet. I think my voice scared him. Oh, there's the asshole Blue Jays. I really can't stand Blue Jays. They scream and bitch about everything. Listen to that. I don't know if you can hear that. They just scream for no reason. I don't know what the hell they're bitching about. You know, other birds, you go near their nest, they attack you, they tweet at you or whatever, but they don't sound like assholes like that. I mean, these, I don't know. But anyway. Well, I'm almost done here. I got maybe like that much more to smoke on this. So I'm going to end this video because I think this is my longest video in history, and I've rambled on long enough, bored all of you people, so I apologize. But it's been fun hanging out if you've stuck through it all. I would say, well, I got a little bit of cream there. Like vanilla cream. That's interesting. But for the most part, I would say it's leathery and peppery throughout. Throughout, it's leathery. In the first half, 3/4, whatever you want to call it, it was very peppery, which I like. And then it kind of got more into the leathery thing, and I get little hints of cream, vanilla cream, and I mean like very little, like a little hit there and there of that. I never got the milk chocolate, sadly, which sucks, but I can recommend this. I say get it. Try it. Let me know what you guys think. If you smoke cigars. Not bad. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. Yep, still peppery. A little bit of peppery leather. But it's a good cigar. And it burns very well. I like how it burns. And it was interesting. I don't know if this is on all of them, but it was craggly at the beginning where you light it at the foot. But, had to kill an ant. Alright, I'm out of here. See you guys later.